This is Twisted Memories, and this is part 1, part 2 of Creepypasta reading because my computer shut down and I got really, really, really mad and I wanted to kill myself, but we're good.
I came up with the idea for doing part 2.
Yes.
So I changed my name.
Undertale boss!
I changed my name in the profile pic. So in like.
Well, we're gonna read.
Let me go.
Jeff sat there with no vision, no idea of what his surroundings were. Finally, after hours, he heard his mother. "Honey, are you okay?" she asked. Jeff couldn't answer, though. His face was covered, and he was unable to speak. "Oh, honey, I have great news. After all, the witnesses told the police that Randy confessed to trying to attack you. They decided to let Lou go." This made Jeff almost fold up, stopping halfway, remembering the tube coming out of his own arm. "He'll be out by tomorrow, and you two will be able to be together again." Jeff's mother hugs Jeff and says her goodbyes. The next couple of weeks were those where Jeff was visited by his family. Then came the day where his bandages were to be removed. His family were all there to see what he would look like. As the doctors unwrapped the bandages from Jeff's face, everyone was on the edge of their seats. They waited until the last bandage holding the cover over his face was almost removed. "Let's hope for the best," said the doctor. He quickly pulls the cloth, letting the rest fall from Jeff's face. Jeff's mother screamed at the sight of his face. Lou and Jeff's dad stared awestruck at his face. What happened to my face?" Jeff said. He rushed out of bed and ran to the bathroom. He looked in the mirror and saw the cause of the distress. His face, it's horrible. His lips were burned to a deep shade of red. His face was turned to a pure white color, and his hair singed from brown to black. He slowly put his hand to his face. It was sort of a leathery feel to it now. He looked back at his family, then back at the mirror. "Jeff," said Lou, "it's not that bad." "Not that bad," said Jeff. "It's perfect." His family were equally surprised. Jeff started laughing uncontrollably. His parents noticed that his left eye and hand were twitching. "But, Jeff, are you okay?" "Okay! I've never felt more happy." "Look at me. This face goes perfectly with me." He couldn't stop laughing. He stroked his face, feeling it, looking at it in the mirror. What caused this? Well, you may recall that when Jeff was fighting Randy, something in his mind, his sanity, snapped. Now he was left as a crazy killing machine. That is, his parents didn't know. "Doctor," said Jeff's mom, "is my son alright? In the head?" "Oh yes, this behavior is typical for patients that have had very large amounts of painkillers. If his behavior doesn't change in a few weeks, bring him back here and we'll give him a psychological test." "Oh, thank you, doctor." Jeff's mother went over to Jeff. "Jeff, sweetie, time to go." Jeff looks away from the mirror. His face still formed in a crazy smile. "Okay, mommy." His mother took him by the shoulder and took him to get his clothes. "This is what came in," said the lady on the desk. Jeff's mom looked down to see black dress pants and white hoodie from her son wore. Now they were clean of blood and now stitched together. Jeff's mother led him to his room and made him put his clothes on. Then they left, not knowing that this was their final day of life. Later that night, Jeff's mother woke to the sound coming from the bathroom. It sounded as if someone was crying. She slowly looked over to see what it was. When she looked into the bathroom, she saw a horrendous sight. Jeff had taken a knife and carved a smile into his cheeks. "Jeff, what are you doing?" asked his mother. Jeff looked over to his mother. "I couldn't help but smile, Mommy. It hurt after a while, but now I can smile forever." Jeff's mother noticed his eyes, fringed in black. "Jeff, your eyes!" His eyes were seemingly never closing. "I couldn't see my face, and I got tired of my eyes, and my eyes started to close. I burned out the eyelids so I could forever see myself, my new face." Jeff's mother slowly started to back away, seeing that her son was going insane. "What's wrong, Mommy? Aren't I beautiful?" "Yes, son," she said, "you are. Let me go get Daddy so we can see your face." She ran into the room and shook Jeff's dad from his sleep. "Honey, get the gun, She stopped as she saw Jeff in the doorway, holding a knife. "Mommy, you lied." That's the last thing they hear as Jeff rushes at them with the knife, gutting both of them. His brother Lou woke up, startled by some noise. He didn't hear anything else, so he just shut his eyes and tried to go back to sleep. As he was on the border of slumber, he got the strangest feeling that someone was watching him. He looked up before Jeff's hand covered his mouth, and he slowly raised a knife ready to plunge it into Lou. Lou thrashed here and there, trying to save Jeff's grip. Shh, Jeff said. Just go to sleep. Well, that was a story!
Sure was.
But why?
Huh?
But why?
Eh.
Okay, I know that the Jeff the Killer is probably one of the most ridiculous and most liked creepypastas of them all. And I know you're probably thinking, why am I reading this one out of all creepypastas in the world? But I don't know. I don't know.
I gave her an idea to like do one that's very like
Well, no.
to start it off one that's very popular, and then we can go on with other ones that
Yeah.
like that.
There's many other creepypastas that I'm planning on reading. But yeah. Shut up. So, well, I really don't know what to say about this thing. I mean, I've known this creepypasta for years,
Me
but
too.
I really don't know what to say about the story. The story's really cliched.
It is really cliche, and one thing I have to say, it's very overrated.
Yes! Thank you!
I don't see what the big hype is over Jeff the Killer because it's not the best story ever. It's really like poorly written. I feel like a critic. No offense to the creator of Jeff the Killer, but I watched this video by Hoodoo Hoodlum's Revenge. Do you know that person?
No.
Alright, well he does like creepypasta top 10 things, and he did top 10 most overrated creepypastas that made him mad, and then number 1 was Jeff the Killer, and I agree. Number 2 was Clockwork, so.
Ha ha! Well, why Clockwork? Was Toby on that list?
Toby was not on that list.
Okay, I'm gonna be a little mean for a second, but Toby can sometimes be overrated when it comes to the waffles thing.
I guess you're
I mean,
right.
like, people will take him to the extreme with the waffles thing, and I mean, I like waffles. I think that he'd like waffles, but I don't think he'd like it to the point where he'd kill anyone for a waffle. But yeah, that's my opinion.
If you can't tell already, that's your favorite.
No. Shut up.
No, well it is. So I don't have a personal favorite. On the list there were a bunch. Like number 10 was Slendy.
Well, I mean,
Overrated. He said 8, 9, and 10. He actually like liked, but shout out to him by the way. He said numbers 8, 9, and 10 he actually enjoyed. But
what was on this list? Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember mostly all of them, I think. So number 10 actually was Squidward Suicide.
Oh, really?
Number 9 was Slenderman. Number 8 was Ben Drowned. Number 7 was number 7. I can't remember number 7. Gosh. How can I not remember? God. I remember Sally's on it. Tails Doll's on it. Oh yeah, number 7 is Laughing Jack. Number 6 is Eyeless Jack.
Oh.
Number 5 is Play With Me.
AK Sally.
Yeah. Number 4 was Tails Doll. Number 3 was Sonic.exe. And you read that blog post that the creator made? Did you hear that blog post?
No.
The creator made a blog post of Sonic.exe because it got deleted from the Creepypasta wiki and posted on the Chill Pasta
Uh-huh.
wiki. So he made this like rage email being like saying, I need all the Sonic.exe fans to help me and stuff like that. It was really.
That's retarded.
And number 2 was Clockwork. Your time is up. And number 1 was Jeff. And number 1 was Jeff the Killer. Do you agree with that list?
Okay. I'm going to put my list. We're gonna do our top 10 most overrated. Okay.
All right.
Number 10 for me. Number 10, honestly, for me would probably be I think would be Slenderman, because I mean he's just like, I don't know, he may be the leader, quote unquote leader, in my opinion of Creepypasta, how it is, but he's just overrated, but a little bit, not very much. Number 9, I'd say Masky and Hoodie, because they're not even Creepypastas. They're Marble Hornets, and they got put in Creepypasta, and it's just annoying. Number 8, I'd say would probably be Laughing Jack, just for reasons, because there's some fangirls of him out there, not many. For number 7, I'd say Sally, because she's really young, and I don't think that a young kid like that should be a Creepypasta.
Okay, wait a minute. I have to pause you there.
What?
Sally's story really offended me.
It is. They take the word rape so not seriously.
I know. That's why it really offended me, because there are people out there there are many people out there who had to deal with that in their life, and this story just writes it off as a joke.
I
That's what made me.
know. That's another reason I don't like it.
Yeah. So keep going.
I'm saying I'd say that number. Wait, where did I leave off?
I think 6.
Oh yeah. So I'd say that my number 6 would probably be Clockwork, because I hate her. I'm not gonna put her really far up the list because she isn't like really liked. I'm just gonna say I just don't like her, so she's gonna be on this list.
A lot of people don't like her. Just saying.
Yeah. Number 5 would probably be number 5. I'd say is Ben Drowned, because there's a lot of fangirls of him, which is bad. Number 4, I'd say is Eyeless Jack. Please don't hate me, people. Please don't hate me for this list. Number 3, I'd probably say. I'm not sure what number 3 would be. Number 3 could be Mr. Widemouth.
Oh.
Because everyone says, "Oh my God, it's such a good horror story." Blah blah blah. I don't know. Number 2 is. I don't know what number 2 would be.
I already know what my number 2 and number 1 is. Number 2 wasn't on.
What is.
Number 2 wasn't on your list, or the other guy's
What
list.
What is yours?
Huh?
Well, what would it be? Or are you gonna save it?
I'm gonna save it.
Oh God. I'd say that my number 2 would be all of the .exe creepypastas. Every single one. Good God. And Tails Doll is involved with that too. And number 1 is Jeff the Killer for sure.
Alright. So let me do my list. Okay, and after this, how about we do our top 10 underrated ones?
Yeah.
Alright. So top 10 overrated would probably be number 10 would be Slendy, because he is everywhere. Like, there's no one who hasn't heard of him. And his story isn't even that clear. Like, it's really hard to find the original story.
Yeah.
Because there really is none. And then for number 9, I'm going to say, gosh, I don't even know what I'm going to say. Number 9, I'm going to say Squidward suicide. Because, just because it wasn't my favorite, and it used dead children as a shock factor and plot device. And there's a lot of people that like it, and I'm not one of those people. So, moving on. Number 8, I'm gonna say Eyeless Jack. Because it's not that overrated, but there are still those fangirls out there.
Yeah. Okay.
That really do enjoy the story. It's just the main character, Mitch. He's a jagoff. And I like how the first, this part made me laugh in the story. Whenever he sees Eyeless Jack, the monster, come up to him, all he can think to do is take a picture of him.
Exactly.
Alright, moving on. Up at number 7. Number 7, I have no idea. I was not prepared for this. Number 7 is Ben Drowned.
Yee.
Huh?
Yee.
I know what number 3 is already. So oh wait, I'm gonna change that to number 1. Okay, sorry. I don't wait. I love the Ben Drowned story a lot, but it is kind of overrated because
just what they turned him into.
Yeah, what they turn him into, it's really just kind of, it gets boring and repetitive because, like, he gets the cartridge, he puts it in, weird things start happening throughout everything, and then that's really it.
Blah, blah, blah. Cliche, cliche, cliche here, cliche there, cliche everywhere.
Alright, number 6, we have Sally Play With Me. I hate the story because of the offendance that comes with it. Moving on. I said enough. On to number 5, I'm going to say, I'm going to say Hoodie and Masky. Or like the proxies.
The non-pastas, you mean?
Yeah, the non-pastas, because they're not even pastas. Like you said, they're marble hornets.
Yeah.
That were just put on Creepypasta.
Yeah.
So number 3 I have is Jeff the Killer. Okay, I would like to, before I move on, I'd like to give an honorable mention, and that is Clockwork Your Time Is Up, because that is not on my list. But I would like that's an honorable mention. So Jeff the Killer is really overrated. It's one of the most popular creepypastas, if not the most popular. And it's it's poorly written. It makes me want to bang my head off the table. So yeah. Number 2 is Mothman.
Oh God. That's not even really a creepypasta. It's like a horror story if they consider creepypasta.
Yeah. So that's why I even say that, because it's not even a creepypasta. It's more, but it was moved to the creepypasta website, and that's why I think it's even more popular than creepypasta. So that's why I had that at number 2. Now number 1, drum roll please.
Your mom.
Herobrine.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
So overrated.
Oh.
Mods in Minecraft have so many things to do with Herobrine. Everyone does Herobrine sighting videos in Minecraft that don't even make sense because it's not real. Herobrine has never been in Minecraft at all.
And freaking Mojang isn't helping by saying, "Oh, Minecraft removed, aka Microsoft now."
It just makes me really mad that this stupid Herobrine creature thing is it's just a hoax, people.
Exactly.
Boom. All right.
I would always watch freaking Herobrine sightings and delete.
Yeah, I always used to do that. And I believed a couple of them. I didn't believe all of them.
Some people are good at tricking people like this.
So one that I watched, he built a Herobrine spawner, and he must have had a Herobrine skin on. He pressed F4.
That's so dumb.
And said, "Oh my God, it's Herobrine." I wanted to kill myself after watching that video.
That should be like cringe or something. That's cringy.
So, can I go first for my overrated ones?
You mean underrated?
Yeah, underrated.
I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do this because I don't really read them. I just listen to them, and I can't remember many of them.
Just think of ones.
Okay.
Number 10 is Mr. Mix.
Never heard of it.
Have you ever heard of that one? Have you ever heard of that one? So Mr. Mix is many of you probably haven't heard of this one. Mr. Mix is a story about this vintage game that it's like a button game that you play with your keyboard. And it's about this guy, and it's like a spelling game. And there's 5 levels. Now, level 5 was impossible. And a team of hackers actually hacked it, and they were able to beat it. So, they beat it, and it was brought to a screen of Mr. Mix just sitting there. And all of the and it like terrified the living crap out of the kids. So the kids ended up going missing, and one of the kids was found at a grocery store, punching someone in the face wearing a chef's hat, and he was taken to the police officer and. He said, "Why did you do this?" He said, "Because I'm Mr. Mix."
What the heck?
I don't understand it.
That's so weird.
All right, number 9, I have number 9, I have Happy Appy.
Oh my God.
It was kind of weird. Like, it was really weird and disturbing, but that's why it's creepy. So, yep. Happy, number 9. At 8, I have, I don't know, I have Anora Petrova.
Oh.
Do you know that one?
No.
Anora Petrova is a story, Anora Petrova was a figure skater. This one just freaks me out, okay? Anora Petrova was a figure skater, and she came across her own wiki page. And she kept assuring herself a win for like the figure skate competition. And then the wiki kept updating itself, saying Anora Petrova's parents are pronounced dead. An hour later, her parents died.
Oh my, what the?
Anora Petrova is a pathetic little loser and an orphan. While she was sitting in the bleachers, she got hit in the face with a hockey skate, cutting all of her hair off and making her disfigured.
Whoa.
Then, it said Anora Petrova is dead, and then 2 hours later, she was pronounced dead.
That is.
So that's the Anora Petrova. Number 7, we have I forget what this is. Why can I not remember what this is called? It's that one about the girl, the woman, and she checks herself into a hospital wearing a white gown covered in blood. What's it called? And she looks like a mannequin. Do you remember me telling you about that?
Yeah.
Last year. I can't remember what it's called though. Gosh. Oh, the Expressionless. That's my number 8 or 7 or whatever. 7, I think. My number 6 is I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say Tiki Toby. Okay. So hear me out. Tiki Toby is pretty popular, but I mean, a lot of people that like Creepypasta don't know who he is.
Yeah.
That's why he's my number 6.
Okay.
Moving on to number 5.
Hold on. May I interrupt you for a second about the Tiki Toby?
Uh-huh.
I kind of agree with you there because Toby.
I didn't want to put him. Oh, sorry. I didn't want to put him higher on the list.
I feel like Toby has a lot of popularity. He's beating Jeff for God's sake right now. But there's people that just like ignore him. Just think he's not there. It's like, okay, you're Creepypasta.
Yeah. Because
he may be an OC, but he's still considered
okay. Yeah, he may be an OC, but he's the OC.
Yeah.
So, moving on. Can I move on now?
Mhm.
Number 5. Wait, was that it? Number 5? Yeah. Number 5 is NES Godzilla.
Oh my God, I heard of that.
I love the story, and it's probably the best video game creepypasta. Besides Ben Drowned. And not a lot of people have heard of it. So, yeah. My number 4 spot is going to the SpongeBob bootleg episode.
What?
Have you ever heard of it? Have you ever heard of it?
Mm-mm.
So, the SpongeBob bootleg episode is when a group of teenagers, there were 4 of them, I believe, they were walking around town and they found a tape, like an old VHS tape. On the back it said SpongeBob dumped. So you know the episode Dumped?
Uh-huh.
And they found it by a sane asylum, so that's always promising.
That's a little cliche.
They took it home and they put it, yeah, I know. They put it in the VHS player that their mom had. And they watched it, and it was nothing but a static screen. But for a split second, you could see a picture of SpongeBob with no mouth, and he looked like he was high. He had bloodshot eyes that were huge.
Wait, what did you say this was called?
The SpongeBob bootleg episode.
SpongeBob. What's SpongeBob wrong? SpongeBob bootleg episode.
Yeah. We should do that one next.
Oh. There's an actual Mr. Nightmare posted.
It's a really short one.
Mr. Nightmare actually posted what it.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Oh God!
And you see it for a split second, and people who see it, just a still picture, have claimed to see SpongeBob blink. On just the still photo.
I'm scared.
Alright, that was my number 4, right? Alright, on to number 3. My number 3 is White with Red.
Oh.
Have you ever heard of that one?
Mm-mm.
Yeah?
I have not.
It's where a man checks into a hotel, and the person at the hotel begs him not to look through the keyhole or open the door to the specific hotel room.
Oh yes, I've heard of it now. Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Now number 2, we have. God damn it. Number 2, we have. Oh, dang it. Another honorable mention for the overrated one, Pinkamena.
Oh my God. Oh, I know what I'm gonna add to my list now.
Okay, so number 2 is Rainbow Dash, the Rainbow Factory one.
That's a little tiny bit overrated. Teeny tiny bit, but really.
I never heard of it till you told me.
Yeah.
So that one. And then number 1, the most overrated creepypasta, underrated creepypasta is probably most underrated. Is probably do you remember that story that I told you? I just think this is overrated because it creeped me the frick out. The one where the woman sees the doll at the end, the little girl at the end of her bed. It's called "Come Play with Me." It's not Sally.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. I was just looking at my ceiling, and you know how like sometimes ceilings have like the marks in it?
Yeah.
There's a mark that looks just like Papyrus's face.
That's amazing.
Like, I'm not joking either.
Okay, so is that your list of underrated?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so my first underrated is Tiki Toby. I'm just gonna say that. That's number 10.
What is it?
Tiki Toby.
Okay.
9, I'd say, would probably be My Ex Won't Stop Texting Me.
That's what I should have put in my list.
Don't question what that was. But yeah, I think it's kind of creepy how
And the end is creepy.
yeah, just everything is creepy about it. And the third one I'd say, not my third. My eighth my eighth was underrated would be 1999.
I was gonna put that in mine, but I thought it was a little bit overrated.
I mean, it is kind of, but I think it's underrated by some people, and they think it's like, they don't like it.
I was gonna put Nina the Killer on my list, but she's not really that.
I hate her.
Yeah.
For my number 7, I put the Russian sleep experiment.
I like that one.
Yes, it's terrifying, but still underrated pretty much.
Okay, honorable mention for mine, the Nazis Goatman story.
Oh.
Have you ever heard of that?
No.
I might want to put that at number 1, actually. Because
Mm.
that's freaky, like really freaky. So I'm going to put that in number 1. Right, go ahead, keep going.
What?
I said keep going.
Where did I leave off?
I have no idea.
I think I left off at 6.
Yeah.
For number 6, I'm gonna say Jason the Toy Maker.
I never heard of that.
Jason the Toy Maker. Well, I haven't listened to it in a while, so I can't remember a lot of it. But like, Jason the Toy Maker, he's kind of an OC, but he's a pretty good one, and he's known by some people, and some people don't like him. Some people think he's stupid, but whatevs. He's basically a toy maker, and he's scary a little bit. For 5, I'd say Camp Slenderwood.
Never heard of that.
You should listen to it. For number 4, I put Sweet Apple Massacre, even though it's messed up, but it's underrated.
What is it?
It's Sweet Apple Massacre. It's a My Little Pony creepypasta, but it is really messed up.
Is it with Applejack?
No, it's with Big Mac.
Oh.
For my third one, I'd say Butcher Shy.
Oh.
For
Yeah,
my
I've read that one.
second one, I'd say The Truth Behind My Little Pony.
I've read that one as well.
For my second,
Okay, I'm starting to turn into a brony. Okay.
did I say second one or third one for The Truth Behind My Little Pony?
Your third one, I think.
For my second one, I'd say the Rugrats Theory.
Oh, that one.
And then for my first one, I'd say, drum roll please, Black Friday incident.
Wait a minute, don't tell me what the catchphrase is. I can't remember.
You wrote it on my desk last
I know, I wrote it on your desk. I can't remember. Dang it.
I'm about to say it.
I can't remember.
I'm going to say it.
Is don't in it?
No. It's only one word.
I can't remember.
Edge.
That's it, Edge! I hate myself now.
Do you hate your thumb?
No, I said I hate myself. I guess that's the end of this video then.
Yeah. I'll be probably doing another reading. But I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Peace.